The final words of the crew to the ATC have now come to the fore. The last words of the crew seem to have been, "Oh shit." The airport authority probe is currently underway. A senior DGCA official has told NDTV that the last transmission from the cockpit were the words, "Oh shit." Tanushka Datta joining us with the latest details. Tanushka, how have we accessed these details? Take us through everything.
So, Parmeshwar, senior DGCA official privy to the crash probe at this point, first of all, went on to narrate the chain of events. This official said that the ground control at Baramati is managed by pilot cadets from the towns from two private aviation academies, that is Redbird Aviation and Carver Aviation. This is important to mention. Why? Because these were the point of contact for the pilots. That means the communication chain were with these two aviation academies. Now, narrating the chain of events, the official said that the last words heard from the crew were, "Oh shit." As you also mentioned, that the transmission here of the conversation and the last couple of words were "oh shit," and the plane crashed significantly short of the runway threshold but well within the airstrip perimeter, said the same official. The official also goes on to explain that the aircraft the beginning made contact with the ATC during the final approach. However, we know that at this point the runway was not in sight to them. This is quote unquote told by the pilots to the ATC. At which point the pilots appear to have decided to go around and make a fresh attempt, which we know as well. These details we have uncovered yesterday. Thereafter, the official goes on to narrate that the crew then returned to its initial position towards the final approach. But this is once again the second time that they replied that the runway was currently not in sight, and the pilot said, and I quote, "Will call when runway is in sight." After a few seconds, the cockpit relayed that the runway was in sight. At this point, the flight was cleared for landing. The aircraft was cleared to land on runway 11 at 8:34 a.m., which we also know. However, the crew did not give a readback of the landing clearance, and thereafter we know that there were flames prior to touchdown, said the official whom we spoke to again. So at this point round, during the second landing attempt and before making it, and when the pilots also understood, the words "oh shit" clearly gave away that the pilots also understood what is happening, that they're not going to make it, and that the plane is crashing, which is why towards the last words heard of the crew were "oh shit." Back to you.